You know when a channel's just like that funny and somebody like watches it and they're like, I need to take all the funny bits.
Alright, before we start, I would just like to formally apologise. During the last video, every time Vicky took a piece of popcorn, they looked directly into the camera. Hiya folks, welcome to the show. My name's the Gladding Gladiator, but you can call me Jake. And it's my mission to infodump about everything Disney animation on the internet.
And I'm Vicky. I have a pride shirt and a sassy shoulder.
You do realise that if you say that every single time, you have to wear the shirt in every single video, otherwise it won't make sense.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe I don't wear this shirt and I also just come up with a different catchphrase.
And today we are back with another episode of Making My Best Friend Watch The Owl House with Season 1, Episode 5, Covention.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts going into this episode?
I thought you were going to ask me, do I have any thoughts generally? Like,
well, no, we all know that's not true.
no thoughts, head empty.
Yeah.
At all times. I want to know more about this curse. I don't know if I'm going to get that in this episode because usually you don't find out anything about the main thing the episode after they first introduce the thing, but you look very suspicious, so there might be something for me to find in there. So who knows? I'm also looking forward to the...
I'm just gonna turn my neck 360 degrees.
Seeing the relationships develop between, especially the siblinghood, kind of. I would describe it.
Oh, there's gonna be siblings in this episode. Don't you worry about that.
Between Luz and King, at least it's almost like a, a siblinghood.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm liking that. So. Yeah.
And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to this episode, along with all the others and all the future ones, you can do so over on my Patreon.
I love the idea that you're like, if you want to see all the reactions, and all they're gonna see is just me saying stuff like this, just getting lost.
Well, don't tell that, otherwise they're not gonna go. Okay, here we go. The Owl House, Season 1, Episode 5, Covention. In 3, 2, 1.
Show me the picture. You know, they once called me the king of artists. Wait, I thought you were the king of demons. You're just making this up now. Doesn't matter. What's important is that my followers would leave me offerings in fear of me. Driving away all our serious customers. Ida? What customers? This is a bad omen. There must be something horrible happening today. Bruce, something amazing is happening today. Come
Yep, it's them.
Yes.
Covention.
That's so good.
Yeah. And isn't, some devious evil plot at all.
Why would you say that?
I never joined a coven for a reason. Sure, it's like a
What? I didn't say anything.
But in any case, I haven't been to one since we were girls. We? I mean, who's we? You have a mysterious past. Now you gotta go. No.
I wish people would come up to me and be like, you have a mysterious past. Everyone knows all my mysteries.
Yeah, you just appeared one day. Out of the ether.
I was begat.
I've got to stop this. Oh my god! I just noticed a background cameo from a future character. Just nothing for you to worry about.
Maybe this informative event will inspire you to join a coven. Ooh, what's that? That's the construction coven.
Whoa.
Watch closely, Luz. When you join a coven, all your other magic is sealed away. Since I never joined a coven, I can do every kind of magic. That's why I'm the most powerful witch on the Boiling Isles. I'm not paying for it's free.
Yeah, do you remember going to the college fairs?
This is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of either college fairs or like job fairs. I once did a college fair at my high school for our uni. Like, I went back to my high school and did a little stall
Oh.
of our uni.
Tell me about that later. We have an episode to focus on.
Students ask me all the time, Principal Bump, what's the height of magical achievement?
Is it this?
Yes, it is.
I failed you as a principal. Selected to and the enforcers of his will, the Emperor's Coven. Each member handpicked to help usher in a new age of controlled magic.
When does that elite force get here?
Members of the Emperor's Coven have access to all, yes,
She's like the mad drunk aunt.
That is literally Ida.
Mad drunk aunt at a party. That's what I am.
I mean, you haven't even seen her when she's drunk yet.
Oh,
someday
well.
could be one of
That, I feel like I'm gonna relate heavily.
Remember her?
Oh yes!
Yeah.
I think I remember her. Oh. Oh. What?
I also started from humble beginnings.
Like me?
Now I have the... So be more! The Emperor's Coven awaits you!
This is literally just university.
Powerful witch and a ferocious demon. Is that your ferocious demon there? Cupcakes in my tummy tum make the king say yummy yum. You and your pet are giving witches in training a bad name. I am not a pet. He's a very good boy and the king.
He's a very good boy.
He is, though. He's a very
I know,
good boy.
but that's how every like cat parent talks about their cat. He's a very good boy and he's the king of demons.
Can be witches too. Fine by me. But when I win,
Did you look into the camera?
No.
Covention, you're not a witch. You have to. Fine. Let's shake on it. The everlasting oath is sealed. That's probably fine. Let's see what kind of witch you are. Hey, I could win this, right? Oh yeah, no.
At least he's honest. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like you need an honest friend.
It's been so long since I've seen you last. What
Oh.
are you wearing? You look like some sort of trash collector. Oh, right, you are. But while you run from the law like a degenerate, I'm mentoring the next generation of powerful witch students into the world.
Well, I have a student, and I bet she can wipe the floor with any of your prissy little blue bloods.
Oh god.
Is that
I need your help. I accidentally challenged Amity to a witch's duel, and I think she's going to kill me all the way dead.
I mean, if you're gonna kill someone, I mean, you know, why stop at only part of the way dead?
Where did you even find
You
one
what?
of these?
You weren't even paying attention, were you?
No, I didn't hear what you were saying. I was watching Owl House.
Oh.
Come on, kid. Time to prepare for bloodshed.
But whose blood?
Anyone's guess?
I forgot how good some of these jokes were.
Now, I'm coming at you with a blast of fire. What do you do? Oh, that's right. I
That's
haven't
weird.
touched many spells,
Yeah.
huh?
Mm.
We are not going to let them win at all.
I got an idea.
See those mounds? Get Amity to land on one of those, and she'll set off my magic traps.
That's cheating.
Nobody'll know. To all eyes up there, it'll look like you're performing magic. Just trust me.
But I will know in my heart. Even if I win now, I lose.
That's the spirit.
Show me what you got, human. I'm not good under pressure. How did you do that? Magic? Set her free.
That was me.
Hooray! What did I miss? What are you getting at? Not dying.
I mean, you know, she's got realistic goals.
Let's see. Oh, Amity!
No, the boy.
Here comes the boy.
Why, Luz? What happens if I step closer? Spikes? I knew it! And when I found out, I tried to stop it, but who could believe anything you say?
Wait just a sec, Ms. Protege.
Oh.
Mm.
A power blip from the construction coven.
I mean, I knew it.
Hot dang, I love conventions. I only did that because I knew you would cheat. Still cheated. Welcome down to my level.
That's me when I invited you on to be on the channel. Welcome to my level.
What rhymes with cheated? Stop acting like a child. You were defeated. Don't get heated. Get your stank face treated.
Ida leaned down some sick beats.
Because my rhymes are depleted.
My rhymes are depleted.
You lost. You cheated. Say it. Say you're not a witch. I'm not a witch. But I'm training hard to be one.
Ah, it's Rudy.
Good, you remembered his name this time.
Tweety. Or Aldi.
Look at that animation though.
Oh yeah. Whoa. That's cool. Oh. Blorb.
Yeah.
Nice, sister. Enough of this. Look at me. Look at my face. The curse is worsening and I can't keep up with it. I don't know how much time I have left. I just had to see my sister for possibly the last time. Ida, It's been fun, but let's call it a draw.
Nice.
It doesn't come naturally to me like it does for you, so I've had to improvise. The oath is unbound. Can I still learn magic? Humans have no magical ability, but I doubt that'll stop you.
And so it begins.
Yeah.
Luz, but I have something for you, Luz. It's the best thing because it's free, comes from my heart. I always have more than I need.
Is it love?
No. Don't bang. They have so many uses.
Do you think I'll ever be a true witch?
What? I don't know. Who's a true witch? These suckers? According to them, that means being in a coven, but I never joined one and I'm better than all of them combined. You gotta be your own witch.
My own witch.
Now, let's go before
Good message, but you know, a bit of an ego.
A little bit, but you know.
Sister? Now that's a mysterious past payoff.
Oh, you think that's all the mystery I got? Wait till you hear about my parents.
What? You've got parents? I need to know more.
You very much don't.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith, I see you let the owl lady get the best of
You.
I will capture her, ma'am. You have my word.
Very good.
Your days are numbered, Edelyn.
Oh. Goodness.
Yeah. Mm.
Oh. Well, there's beef. There's beef. There's beef, and there was fighting, and it was very cool. And there was a bit about the curse. You get to know a little bit more. They give me a little piece. They were like, here you go.
Little tidbits here and there.
Little
Just like, you know.
Just
There you go, there you go.
little
Just
piece.
little piece of the curse right there. You know,
Because I was like,
just feed on
No,
that,
no,
feed
no,
on
no.
that, and just like the rest of this, we're just gonna.
just
You,
hold it
you
all
can have
the
that
way.
later.
New exciting. I do really like the bell
Mm.
in the school that's like an eye and a mouth. It's like
That just screams.
mm-hmm.
All right, but let's get into let's get right into it. So, Ida's sister, Lilith.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I like the whole, like, these two sisters, they don't get along and they went separate ways, and now they're like, they kind of fight against each other, but they kind of also, like, they're still sisters. And one of them looks like she's gonna betray the other. She's like, ooh. She's the emperor's, you know.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
She's on somebody else's side, but also she's gonna... I feel like she's gonna have, like, a character arc where she's gonna be like, do I help my sister, or do I screw her over and do, like, my job, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe. But then again, that's another, like, trope. Will it hit it? Will it not hit it? Is it gonna do something completely different and I'm gonna be baffled? Like, whoa!
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Alright, so yeah. So that's your thoughts on Lilith, and just like that, what do you think of this whole coven system, and where do you think it's going?
I think it's like, again, it's like the whole different learning methods thing, because it's the coven thing really reminded me of like university conventions that you have, that kind of thing, and it's like, oh, intelligence must be measured in the kind of degrees that you can do, it must be measured in this, and you have to choose this, and you can only go in this direction for the whole of your life, and you can't enjoy any other thing, like you have to have your thing. But then, you know, Ida's just there like, oh, just do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that. And she's still as good.
Yeah. Hashtag college
That's
dropout owl mama.
You know, she's still doing her own thing, and she's like, she's not struggling because she doesn't like go the way that everybody else seems to be going.
No,
you know?
she's struggling because she's a criminal.
Well, yeah, obviously, but you know,
Yeah.
she can still do magic very well.
Yeah, you know, just a few, you know, slight inhibitants to her life.
Just a bit.
Just a
yeah,
smidge.
little bit. But yeah, other than that, I think, interesting that, like, to be inducted into a coven, you have to give up all other types of magic.
And
like,
you don't know the reason.
no, but it feels like a control thing.
I mean, well, that's the thing. That's what they kept saying.
Yeah.
They kept saying the word control throughout the thing. Because, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what little bit we learned about the Emperor's Coven.
It seems like some kind of royal guard kind of thing. And it's giving me vibes, and I don't quite know how to describe them yet. It's giving me some,
You know,
some
try.
some cult vibes.
Try to
maybe.
describe the vibes.
It's giving some like cult vibes for sure.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting.
Like we all follow the emperor and we don't question anything. And some of us have like family members outside or like whatever, but we have to be convinced that anybody who's not part of like a coven and not part of like the traditional system of doing things is just wrong and bad, and they shouldn't be, you know, considered a witch. You know, I feel like there's probably going to be that kind of thing in there. That's the feeling I get now, but I might be wrong.
Alright. We arrive at the big one.
Yes.
Amity Blight.
Yeah, yeah, it's very nice. I can see some...
It's a long road. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's a long road.
It feels like it's...
Well, not that long, actually.
It's starting to, like, turn... It's a turning point. It's from, like, I hate you to, like, wait a minute. You're not that bad? I don't know. You know?
Yeah. Can sort of see that starting to...
Begrudgingly becoming less of an enemy. You know?
I mean, you know, that was the moment where she breaks the eternal seal, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The moment she breaks that was the moment I initially just absolutely fell in love with Amity.
Yeah.
And I just wanted, you know, nothing but the world for her.
Yeah. I mean, you can see that she's, like...
She deserves to be happy.
She's still, you know, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
She has, like, deep down a good heart.
She does have a good heart.
And it's interesting, you know, getting your perceptions from someone who knows where all this is leading in immense detail. Because I'm going to tell you right now, just a lot of your observations, some of them you hit directly on the head.
Right.
Some of them you've just, like, you almost had it, and then you veered off in, like, a
Missed the
different
point.
direction. and then some of them you have no idea.
That makes it all the more exciting because I don't know which ones are which.
Oh yeah, no you don't. That's why I asked you a bunch of questions. Alright, so you have now seen the first 5 episodes of The Owl House.
Yes.
And what are your thoughts?
I'm very much I like the little jokes. I like the animation style. I like the characters.
You love all the morbid jokes about death.
Yes, I like that it's like it's not doing what I'm expecting it to do every time. It's striking through like all of your expectations and being like, no, what if it was better? I'm enjoying that.
That's just The Owl House. What if we took like just media, but did it better?
What if it was better?
And so now I'm gonna ask you to rank all 5 of these episodes.
Oh gosh, I can't remember things.
Okay,
like
so the first episode was called A Lying Witch and a Warden.
Mhm.
Right?
I think I remember kind of that one, yeah.
Well, you should remember it because it was the one where Luce came to the Boiling Isles.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, and you know the warden wants to be Ida's boyfriend.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. The second one was The Witches Before Wizards. That was the one with the magical quest and the chosen one.
Yeah.
Right. The third one was I Was a Teenage Abomination.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one with the school where we introduced Willow and Gus.
Yes.
The fourth one was The Intruder, and the fifth one was Covention. So now you've got to rank them all.
I don't know how to rank them.
Well, you've just like say like what was your least favourite, and keep in mind, the world is going to be furious at you no matter what your opinion is.
Okay. I don't know if I have a least favourite one, but okay, I think. Oh no, that's difficult. I think that maybe the Teenage Abomination wasn't my absolute favourite one, but that like it was still really good. It's just like the one.
Oh yeah, well that's
that
how you
didn't-
describe every single episode in this show.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like.
Just like even my least favourite episode is still phenomenal.
Yeah, it's still really good, but then that one in particular just like I don't know.
Mhm.
It didn't have like the same things.
All
as the
right.
other one, you know what I mean?
And what's your number 4 pick?
I have to rate them in order.
Yes, that's
Okay, let's think.
That's the point of ranking them.
Okay. Number 4. I think I'm gonna go the Wizards of Witches. Witches of Wizards. That one.
Witches Before Wizards.
Witches Before Wizards. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think because I liked the like
The moral.
the moral and then like the smashing of the whole like, oh you're the one thing. Yeah, I liked that. But yeah, at that point I didn't really know much about like any of the characters or anything, and I hadn't quite like
Gotten a grasp on it, yeah.
not necessarily gotten a grasp, but like I hadn't quite fallen madly in love with all the characters in this.
As
At
you
that
have
point,
now.
as I have now.
Yes, okay. And number 3.
Number 3. Okay, I'm gonna go the first episode for number 3. That one I really liked it. It was a very good hook of an episode. But again, it was like at the beginning, so I don't really know any of what's going on at that point. But like 3 because it was really good, right? Like, yes.
Okay.
And then number 4.
2.
Number 2 is number 4.
Okay.
Number 2 is number 4. Yeah.
Okay, alright, so yeah,
Episode
Intruder.
4. Yeah. That one I really like the little orbs of light, and she's like, oh my gosh, you can do magic, and like
The law.
it shows like she can learn
Mm-hmm.
things, and it kind of
Learn
gave
things
me
in
that,
her own way.
Yeah, it gave me that kind of little bit of an idea about like technology and stuff.
Yeah.
I really like that, and then I think this one probably my favorite so far.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Because like every piece that I've got so far is more coming together, and I like know the characters a bit better.
Yeah, well, because that's like the thing with this show. It's like nothing ever gets dropped.
Right.
So it's like, you know, we just found out the curse in the previous episode, and in this episode, they're mentioning it again. They're bringing it up. They're talking about it, even if only briefly. But it's just like, hey, you know, remember this thing we told you about? Yeah, no, that's still important. Don't forget that, because like we could bring that back at any time, because that's the kind of show this is.
Yeah. I think also like there's still like the running thing of like the Demon King. Are you really a Demon King? Yes, I'm a Demon King. Like that, you know.
Yeah.
That coming through it. But also of Luce just being like, do you think I'm gonna be a real witch one day? And I'm like, yes. But like everything keeps kind of pushing her back, and she says it a lot. So I feel like there's gonna be some kind of moment where people are like, oh, "You're a witch. You did it."
But it's not about surprising everyone else. It's about proving it to herself.
Yeah, but like.
But you didn't
surprising us
hear
as the
that. You
audience.
didn't hear that. You didn't hear that one bit. You didn't hear any of that.
Isn't that how it works in life?
But yeah, we're gonna leave that one there for the day. If you happen to be new around here, feel free to subscribe and comment down below as it helps me out a whole lot. Also, liking the video wouldn't hurt either. Aren't you gonna say anything?
I promise it won't hurt. Just go ding. Maybe somebody's worried that if they like the video, it'll give them a small electric shock. I promise it won't do that.
You're weird.
Yeah.
And as always, a huge, massive thank you to the wonderful, beautiful souls Charles Dugan, Caleb Abington, The Wacky Deli, and Andy Reacts for supporting me over on Patreon. If you want to support the future of this channel or me as a creator, you can do so by heading over and becoming a member of my Patreon, which will be linked in the description and comments down below. But as always, it's entirely optional, and I greatly appreciate every single person who watches and enjoys my content. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and we'll see ya real soon.
See you soon.